Hi, my name is Geert Van Gele, and in this video I like to give some information on how to extend the dynamics on the recorder by shading finger holes and pulling away from finger holes. This video is part of a series that accompany the iBook Thoughts on the Recorder, which is available through my webshop kattenburgrecordings.pe. You can find a link in the description. I've also included a clickable link at the end of this video if you want to learn more about it. Every note has a specific dynamic range in which its absolute pitch will be well within acceptable boundaries when being played softer or louder with its standard fingerings. By gradually pulling away some fingers from their subsequent finger holes, or by covering some extra finger holes more or less, shading, extending the dynamic range can be achieved. This technique is also very helpful as a starting point for learning to play glissandi. Since every fingerhole will have a different effect for every note when covered or uncovered, the mastering of this technique will require quite a lot of dedication from the performer. First of all, shading. There are a couple of fingerings very useful that will take care of a lot of shadings. Fingers 4 and 5, the index and middle finger of the right hand, as well as finger 7, the little finger of the right hand. Fingers 4 and 5 are really useful and pretty easy to use for shadings from notes starting from the middle C and going up to the middle G, all except for the C sharp. You can also go into the second octave with the B, C, D and E flat. All of these fingerings are alto fingerings. For example, let's start with finger hole number 4. Lean the second finger joint of the index finger of the right hand on the recorder in such a way that with the top joint, the fingertip, it is still possible to close off the hole by bending that joint. But don't bend that joint yet. Instead, keep the finger straight and slowly bend the lowest finger joint. By doing so, this will bring up the right hand slightly. The bending of the finger will divert the flow of the air coming out of the finger hole, slowly bringing down the pitch. By keeping contact with the recorder through the middle joint of the finger, you have created an effective and controllable lever. You can do the same for finger number 5. Especially the middle register, the E, F, G, which is the most unstable register tuning-wise, will be given a lot of extra dynamics when treated like this. You can start off by using one finger and then slowly adding the other to see which works best for you. In this middle register, in order to create a forte, you can even put down both 4 and 5 simultaneously. The great thing about this is that the crescendo can be done gradually. Using the little finger of the right hand, you can control the dynamics of the low B, the low B flat, the low A and the low G slightly, and the complete second register as well. In order to use the little finger as a lever, it's better to start with a straight finger and let the tip rest on the recorder, just under the finger hole. By turning your wrists in the same way as you would normally execute a half finger hole, but now on the opposite direction, the tip of the finger will slowly start to cover the bottom, the double holes. Using this technique in combination with the advanced sound production, level 2, as described in video 20, this will help you in opening the sound of your recorder, increasing the dynamics considerably. Pulling away. If you want to pull away some fingers, you will have to do this starting from the fingering that you are on. Again, use the technique for executing half finger holes, but now in opposite direction, and apply it now to both left and right hand as needed. Myself, I apply it mostly on ending notes, if necessary, and much less during normal playing, because I prefer the normal, full sound of the recorder over a thinned out, pulled away sound. It is my strong belief that dynamics are not so important when it comes to bringing over emotion. The directness of the recorder and its purity of both attack and sound will easily translate any expressivity and emotion that you want to convey, given that you have a great connection with the instrument. See the next videos on sound production for more on this. This aside, as a general exercise for pulling away fingers, I think it's a good idea to practice a continuous glissando, and while you are at it, practice it going from one octave to the next, trying to cope with the octave break in the best possible way. The basic technique for this is pulling away both of your hands slowly by pivoting them on both index fingers, and more or less simultaneously, starting from the low F. Your ear will guide you if you are doing it right. This is a good technique to master as a kind of test to see if your hands have developed a good contact with your recorder. That's all for now. If you follow the link, you can watch the next video in which I will give some information on how to get started with a beautiful sound on the recorder. Thanks for watching and have a great day.